everybody, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I definitely did not forget to move my mic. Nope. But welcome to stream, everyone. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful week so far. And that you're cozying up because it's actually freezing degrees now. It went from 11 degrees to freezing, and that change came a bit too quickly. But hello Edward, hello Yerno, hello Jackie, hello Seven, and hello Protox as well, and hello to all of the lurkers as well. And to the VOD viewers, because obviously. Yeah, I do understand just, Yerno, just the gotta get away because spoiler free, because I would do the exact same. I have also haven't watched Techie because I know that Techie is, well, more, at least a bit more into this game than I am, so. I'm gonna rewatch stuff later. Well, I guess games around Christmas usually. That is honestly a good choice. Unless I find a way to play it before, which isn't easy, but well, I don't want to buy it, but really Pokemon is too strong marketing-wise. Yeah, Pokemon is Pokemon. But yeah, I should buy less games than I do, because I do not play all of them. But, ow. Tea is warm today. Tea is not cold. I should probably not drink it, considering that I burned myself on the cup. I am smart. No, I'm just not majestic, you guys are. I see you over there being all majestic looking. Huh? I only watch Tech when he sleeps. His walls are great hiding spot. Yeah, then there is that. Honestly though, I was downloading a game today. And I didn't want to sit in front of my computer while it was downloading, but it was a big game, so it took a while. I actually put up one of Techie's streams. Sometimes I am just very... I don't know what to say, but very just selfish, and I put up one of my own streams. But not this time. Hey Jeena, you're not allowed to watch spoilers. If I see you in chat, I'll send you away. Yeah, exactly, do it. It's nice that people are watching over me. Yes! That's one way to look at it. Definitely one way to look at it. Peak watching peak. Yeah, it was peak that I was watching, so yes. But today we're gonna be battling Vinny. Also, by the way, hello, there we go. I was helping Techie get some evolutions, and I got so many rewards. I do watch your stuff. I'm just one of the lurkers sometimes. I am way more of a lurker than anything else. And you go in front of the chair. If you want to go in front. That. Ooh, flash cannon! I need that! That's a steel type move. Ooh, I need that. We have metal sound. That's not gonna be that. What? No, okay, there we go. You gotta press the correct button. Yeah, we need this. There we go. Hello, Sinner. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. There was a new Pokemon game that they shown. You mean the the one where you play as a Ditto? Nice coverage to protect your little dragons from the face. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, and there might be a few dragons, yes. We're gonna get some more coverage from the fairies, to be honest. Just haven't had the opportunity to catch that one, though. Yeah, I'm slowly evolving into a mostly dragon group team. Which is completely fine, and I am not sorry for it at all. Love internet speed, stream doesn't load. Oh no, that's rough. It is rough. And this is the time I shall say goodbye. I'm very happy to have been here, all of you amazing people. With that, I shall disappear. May the stream be wonderful and happy. And group hug. Yes, group hug. I probably should have warned you. Sorry. But yeah, group hug and bye-bye. Bye-bye. I should stream something else than just this game, probably. It's like how all animals evolve into crabs, all of Jeena's streams evolve into dragons. Yeah, they kind of tend to do that. It's grass types and dragon types. Honestly, if there was a Tropius, we might have gone for more of a grass type route. But there is no Tropius. I know that the banana beard is weird, but I like the weird banana beard. I like a Tropius. It's just I have never had one on my team, and I plan to make that change. Like I said, I might have a type of Pokemons that I like, and that type includes dinosaurs. Imagine Megatropius that gets dragon type instead of flying. Ooh. Oh, that would be cool. That would be very cool. I like. But this is the team right now. Absol is there because we probably need someone to make evolve. I mean, I know Basil, Spira, Asriel, and Charmeleon. That kind of probably needs a name. I know that those four are gonna have a Mega Evolution. We just need the stone and the final evolutions. Which for these two is gonna happen, I mean, for everyone except Asriel, is gonna happen soonish. Dinos are cool. That they are. Dinos are really, really cool. I need more dinosaurs on my team. Preferably dinosaurs and dragons. But I just figured out that I'm gonna start to struggle with which Pokemon to have on my team pretty soon. Because Absol is not staying. But I have like 3 that I would like. What on earth are we doing? I don't know. Oh, I'm still getting points. Okay, fine. Ooh, it's a Leafeon. Hello, kitty patootie. How can I speak? Yes. Hi. I suck it. As long as they are your friends. Yes. Have I been up here? I don't know. I think I should check this. I need to get some points. Do I have a Pidgeotto? Since when do I have a Pidgeotto? I'm mildly confused. Ooh, I do not have a lot of the stuff from 9. I'm missing 2 Pokemons. I am missing a whole lot from the 10. Maybe I should just run around and do stuff. Where on earth am I? I am there. I don't know. Let's run and do stuff. Hello, Alistair. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Eat the Leafeon? No, never. The Leafeon is cute. I am not gonna eat something cute unless it is a pastry. If you start singing the song, I'll send you in my radio for the broadcast. Okay, maybe I won't sing. I did get the song on my brain though. We'll say that. The song got stuck on my brain. My main team consists of 25 Pokemon now. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not that bad yet. With at least 6 more waiting in reserve. I just rotate anyone around that because I like them all. Yeah, I might do that for my other playthrough that I'm doing on my own. But yeah. Hello. More! I need a hotter flame! I suppose you must have heard me talking rather loudly to myself there. Yeah, yep. Yep, I did. Making you go insane. Yeah, I know that getting on the broadcast is not that good of a deal, actually. So yeah, let's just avoid that happening. You didn't say that I could sing other songs, though. The problem, you see, is that I can't get a hot enough flame in my kitchen. Diddleo here provides our firepower, but it can't burn at max heat until it lets loose in battle. So I must ask you for help, kind stranger. Don't sing, don't you forget? No, it's fine. Would you have a sizzling battle with me and my Diddleo to get it nice and fired up? Sure, it's raining. I assume that weather is a thing. I feel like we probably shouldn't get a big dragon to fight this little dude. I think a bird is good enough. Will you battle my Diddleo so you can crank up the heat in my kitchen? Sure! Give us a battle so hot it feels like being roasted by a flablets. I should have gone for the dragon. Ah, well. I mean, rain was how we from Goomy, so yeah, weather is... Yeah, yeah, sure. Sure. But... No, that was rather rude. You were supposed to just stand still while I dragon breathe you in the face. Ow. Okay, fine. You're gonna get the big dragon. This is not a thing that I was meaning to do, but if you're gonna be rude, you're gonna fight the big dragon. Oh. Okay, I don't feel that bad anymore. If you're gonna fight me with an evolved Pokemon. Oh, we're burned. That is definitely rather rude. There we go. You have one more. Oh. There we go. I just meant if rain was a thing during battles as well. Because, yeah, it's a thing that affects spawns and stuff. Like, weather affects spawns, but do they affect battles? Du måste finnas, du måste, hur kan du då överge mig? Utan dig är jag en spillra. That is way too much of a dramatic song for this though. What an intense battle, I almost caught fire myself. How about it, little Leo? After a battle like that, I bet you can show me the hottest flame you can make, eh? He's a good little boy. Oh, I see. Yeah, rain also does the usual effect of empowering water and weaken fire. Ah, okay, I see. We'll need your hottest flames if we want to grill today's steaks just right. Where on earth are you from, good sir? Because I feel like you are changing dialect by the sentence. Thank you so much. Here's something for that fine battle. Use it on a Pokemon that's burned. Yeah, you burned quite a few. Which is very rude. Back to the kitchen for us, little Leo. My customers today are in luck. They'll be dining on steaks with the absolute perfect sear. Now I got that song stuck in my brain instead. Well, that is way too dramatic for this. It's a really fun song to sing. It's just... You can't sing it just blah blah blah. You just need to sing it with your entire being. And I can't do that well, I can. But... this is a game. And it's a Pokemon game. Not an existential crisis game. That's a thing that we can't use. What on earth is this? This looks important. No, this is night falling. I was just like, cutscene? Important building? I mean, feel free to sing with your entire being. Yeah, it's just like that song. Oh, it's a bank. Definitely important. Okay, over there. So we can just fast travel to there. And then we're on it. Not an existential crisis game. I'm sure we have that somewhere in some Pokemon game. It's probably one of the mystery dungeon games. Yep, fair. I don't think any Pokemon game ever goes into that much emotional depth. No, I can't. Sometimes I just want to fire blast something NPC speaking from my soul. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Okay, no, I am not here. Hello, tiny child. I am not here. I feel like I'm picking fights with children. I don't quite think this is fair. I don't remember if I needed to murder something with the fighting type move or what I needed to do, but meh. And there we go. You have something that's evolved. That's half our level, but it's something. I was knockout. Okay, fine. We did that. I'm sorry, young child. I didn't realize it. Yeah, I brought 6, so skill issue, man. Honestly, I did the same mistake. I accidentally ran up to a Pidgeotto. Oh, that's a poison type. Steel, right? I think it's steel. No. But we're gonna go for that. That is perfectly fine. Oh my god. Shadow Sneak. Ow. There we go. Ow. Ow. There we go. Hello, Lefty. Welcome to the stream. I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I am also a tourist, so this is perfectly fine. We have an electric type. We shouldn't use dragons that much. I can't always only use dragons. There are other Pokemon to use. Ow. Oh yeah, just run back into the fire pit. That is perfectly fine. Are you sure you want to stand there, ma'am? Oh, I would like one. There we go. But just so you guys get some information about why I'm just like, no, we can't sing that song in a Pokemon game. It's too deep. That song is from a musical, which doesn't really seem all that deep and broody. But the musical is based on a book series by a Swedish author who wrote books about people moving out from Sweden to the Americas. And this particular song is sung by a woman who lost a child to starvation in Sweden and then moved to America. But then she lost her child again in the Americas and she's having a really rough time. She can't learn the language. But she's always had God on her side. But when she lost her child, she's starting to lose her faith. So she's basically screaming at God like, you have to exist. Otherwise, I would have just wasted all my time. You have to exist. So yeah, it's it is a lot. Du måste finnas, du måste, jag lever mitt liv genom dig. Utan dig är jag en spillra på ett mörkt och stormigt hav. Du måste finnas, du måste, hur kan du då överge mig? Jag vore ingenstans, jag vore ingenting om du inte fanns. I peaked my microphone. There we go. I am just goosebumps everywhere as soon as I try to sing that song. So singing is yes. I should probably karaoke that song at some point. Yeah, we can switch that out. That is perfectly fine. Ooh, I see a man. Never mind, it's a woman. We can do some super effective moves there. That is gonna be perfectly fine. Spira, you're not the strongest one. You're really not the strongest one. That is perfectly fine though. It was that singer. Oh wait, Jeena singing broke me out of fighting. Yeah, it did. Welcome folks, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. You have a victory gift for me, thank you. Ooh, lemonade, that is pretty nice. Whereas Jeena could sing amazingly, but you really have vibes. Yeah, that song is just fun. I don't think I have any water type moves, so nope. Oh, there's a man in the battling arena with a Machop. I don't think I can fight you from here. I think I actually need to go down to fight you. Down. Yeah. That was gonna be very difficult. There you go. And also that song, I just kind of... I kind of just do it. Because I kind of... Like, that song, you need to just be in the song in a weird way. So... Like I said, you need to sing it with your soul. If you're not singing it with your soul, you're doing something wrong. But it would be fun to do it on, like, a proper singing stream. You go back. Fighting type moves. Well, fighting is fine. Pokeball. I got the treasure. Not that it's a whole lot of treasure. Can Asriel learn Aqua type? Maybe Asriel can. No. I mean, we can do some water type move from here. Honestly, I don't think Asriel needs flamethrower. That is stronger of an attack though. Bing, bing. I mean, Whirlpool could be pretty cool. There we go. We have a water boy. Hello, Pokemon Master. I mean, Red. Hello, Red. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. This game is so fun so far. I started a couple days ago and I'm having a blast. Yes, same. This game is fun. This game is really fun. Okay, I need to sneak up with water type moves and I need to sneak up with fighting types. And it's gonna hurt me. Probably a whole lot more than it's gonna hurt you. But have an Eevee. You have all of the rare mons. No, that's a boy. Now that is a whole lot more fine. I do kind of love it when you can put fire and water on dragons though. Yeah, I kind of do that too. Really shows how multiple powers they can utilize. Yes. You get back here now. Everybody can see you. Normal type moves. I don't really have a lot of more normal type moves because they are normal. You have Pisces? The cards. I already have 3 cards. Oh well. Can I have... I can have 2 of the same. I just need to find another person. Okay, I found another person. That is a scary thing though. No, I am not here. That was just the wind. I may actually need to have something up there. Oh right, I needed to use fire type moves. Never mind. You have a tiny little electrical mouse. Okay. You'll get out of the fire pit. Thank you. Yeah, toss it into the fire pit. That is perfectly fine. There we go. Nice real to the little routine. I will make you learn, little one. I plan on doing ranked matches pretty soon. I've almost the team I want to use. Yeah, I should do some ranked matches because of the whole you get crises if you do that. I just have so little confidence when it comes to ranked stuff, no matter what the game it is. And I know that there are a whole lot of people playing Pokédemands that knows a whole lot more about the Pokédemands than I do. So, yeah, I get self-conscious and then I end up not doing it. I'm not here, ma'am. Okay, that is not gonna be nice to have fire type moves on that thing, but we did not sneak up. No, we're gonna thunder punch this thing. I like that the electric Pokemon on my team is the Charmeleon. Oh? Okay, we're still gonna thunder punch your little bird. I would like it to have something a bit stronger than Ember, but... yeah, I'm getting all of the money from this. You get back here. That is gonna be even worse! Hello? No other person than a Gibble. We can't attack a Gibble with fire. Like, by all of the weird okay, it's done. For the rank to get Mega Stones, you don't need to win a lot. You basically get Greninja Stone just participating, and Elfox I was losing most battles and still got it after a couple of battles. Okay, I see. I did not see the Dragolgi Pokédex entry because I do not have a Dragolgi. And I have been avoiding spoilers as most as I could. But I am on the YouTubes and Pokemon Company puts up images on the YouTubes. So I know what I know what Mega Basil is gonna look like. And it's about what I thought. I'm just disappointed that I didn't have the option to choose for myself if I wanted to get spoiled or not. If that makes sense, and I think it does. Because I almost always make sense to myself. Yes. Now, where did I need to go? I need to go over there. Oh, well. Ooh, treasure, never mind. Thank you. I still have that song stuck on my brain. I can't sing it now. I have already given you like a bit of a like this is what it is, but no. I need to sing more musical stuff. That is clearly the only option. Have I been to this one? I have been to this one. Good to know. That is not a musical, but that popped up in my head. It's also in Swedish though, but yeah, it's really bad avoiding spoilers so far. I was lucky only seeing stuff that I just saw in the game myself, and it's also something else to see it in action in game. Yeah, that it is. It's something very different, and especially because it's like the screen size is different. And then it's your little Pokemon doing the Pokemon thing. Over there. Okay. I'm not losing myself. It's a protract. Stadiums i ett land utan namn. Ge mig liv där allting föds på nytt. Doing fine at a busy morning with errands. That is nice. Been relaxing since I got back home. Yeah, we all need that kind of day. Kind of wanted to do that myself today. It didn't turn out that way. Did my singing wake you up? Or did you just scratch your ears because my singing is that bad, huh? Yeah. Don't know if you know if they have team ranked games. Have no idea. Pretty sure they don't, at least not in the sense that you can do ranked with a friend or something. Yeah, I don't think you can, unless it's like the Pokemon... What on earth that Pokemon game is called, I don't remember currently. But it's fine. Like the one when it's basically League of Legends, but it's Pokemons. Maybe you can probably do that game ranked team stuff there, but that is probably the only one. So you have a challenger's ticket, do you? Securing Securing volunteers who will willingly take on rogue mega evolved Pokemon is the best interest of Quay Inc., of course. But I cannot allow a trainer to face the dangers of this task if they might lack the necessary skills. I have already faced down a rogue mega evolved thing. Not even one of AZ's personal acquaintances. Yeah, I am stronger than you think. I'm gonna sip my teeth. And definitely I didn't almost choke on it, the tea. I'm fine. If you believe you're ready, please prove it to me in battle. You should know, however, that I also have the skill to defeat rogue mega evolved Pokemon. Sure. Sure. I just got past this part yesterday. I'm ranking now. Oh, that is nice. Congratulations. I've been playing really slowly. I want some skins on my cell phone though. A beat canary, that is pretty cool. I got this in. I hope so. I'll do my best. The music is so good though. I'm sure you won't mind if I have a bit of fun as well. This is Pokemon battle after all. I'm fine. I'm just gonna yam to the music. I am challenged by Vinny of Quake Inc. Oh, I started with the whole wrong Pokemon. You get back here, youngster. You get back here immediately. Whirlpool the thing. We get out of this. We get out of this, and then we're breaking swipe the thing. And then we have a Baniri. Water pulse the Baniri, and then we're gonna flamethrower the Baniri, and then we're gonna whirlpool the Baniri. Okay, put your Pokemon down right at the whirlpool because... Oh, you have a Sharpedo. That is... Rub. Basil! Leech Seed the ginormous shark. Oh, I thought we did it. Oh well. That was such a Ooh! You have dragon. Oh, we have dragon. You don't need to show me more cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. I do not have a good... I should probably Mega Evolve as well, but... I should definitely Mega Evolve as well. Thank. I need that dragon. This hurts. I need that dragon. Oh. Fire versus water. Good job, Asriel. Yes. Asriel is the best. Thank you, Tiki. Yeah, you definitely put way too great of a burden on your Baniri. But that dragon, though, can we talk about that dragon? Where did you find it? I want one. Please. Oh, that is cool. Gotta get one. Yes, gotta get one. How formidable. Perhaps I got too great of a burden on Baniri. Just join my team. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, I was completely blindsided by Trump having a Mega. I was so happy about this. Same, I had no idea. I never cared about Trampa, but that Mega looks so cool. Yeah, I just found that Trampa is a weird dragon, but it's actually a pretty sweet dragon. But this Mega makes it look so cool, as well as being super sweet. Makes me want to play the Alola games. Superbly fought. With this, I can now confidently say that you subduing that rogue mega absol was no fluke. Yep. Now processing your special promotion. Moments like this is why you shouldn't spoil. Exactly. Wow. Way to go, Jeena! Congrats on reaching rank F. Yeah, sounds like a fail, but sure. Time for me to shoot straight up the ranks too. Can't let you outdo me. Good luck, dude. That rampa was amazing. Good luck. I feel like he's gonna need it. I mean, I hope we both get promoted. Some part of me is telling me that no, we are not gonna be promoted, both of us. And for good, I think. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, F is pretty good. You've also obtained the necessary challenges ticket, Urbane. Very well, let us begin. Oh, you did it without a mega? That is pretty good job. Okay, I underestimated the man. Huh. Jeena, Urbane, I congratulate you both on your promotion to rank F. Nice. No, not, thank you, that was not too awkward. What is it with Pokemon and just holding a pose for an awkward amount of time? Like, they did that with the Sword and Shield and the awkward handshake. That was lasting for half an eternity. And they do it the same with the fist bump. That does not connect. Like, that is the first part. The fist bump doesn't connect. And then they just hold it there for an uncomfortable amount of time. Do allow me to heal both of your teams before we continue on. Yes, thank you. And here is a TM for each of you. Consider having your Pokemon learn the move that it contains. Maybe. Social distance fist bump, that it is. For style. Yeah, maybe it's for style. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Safeguard? Okay. Yeah, that can be pretty good. Now that you have joined the upper ranks, we can speak frankly about our next steps. Please join me inside as soon as you're ready. Okay. Why does everybody except me get teleported? Hello, cuties. Oh, this is looking good. I like the plants. I approve. Please have a seat. There is no plant on the table. What a building. If Quakeway's got the money to build this, it's no wonder they got the CA Royale to catch on so quick. Fair. Jeena. Yeah, he's only speaking to me. Shut it, Urbane. You've had your rank raised, but I must confirm. Do you agree to lend us your aid to deal with cases of rogue mega evolution when they arise? Yep. Such superb aplomb. Aplomb? What on earth is an aplomb? How does everyone except me get teleported? I mean, it's an alternative to Skyrim NPCs making their way slowly to the next location. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. I just kind of like the Skyrim part where they just move places. And I do not like, for example, the Zelda stuff where the people can be in multiple places at once. Only a handful of people are aware of the crisis that Lumiose City now faces, including we three. While Quay Inc. has been providing highly ranked trainers with mega rings of our making, we've not divulged these sensitive truths to them. We must work in lockstep to resolve this current crisis, without the people of the city coming to realize that they were ever in any danger. It's honestly amazing we've managed to keep it from them so far, for 2 entire years. 2 years? What do you mean 2 years? Yeah, 2 years is a lot! They do run sometimes. That they do. In Skyrim, that is, yes. I mean, Game Freak is a small indie company, can't expect too much. Agreed. Agreed, it's just a tiny little company. Yes, 2 years ago is when it began for us. That felt weird. That felt like a really weird sentence. Az had realized that the city was in peril, so AZ? I think it is AZ. AZ had realized that the city was in peril, so he approached Quay Inc. with a proposal. Knowing of our urban redevelopment efforts, he said that Lumiose was crying out in pain. Can you even imagine? Not really. No. The terror of being on the receiving end of a glare from that towering giant of men? Yeah, can't imagine that. It was clear he was serious about his claims, so we began our own investigations into the matter. What we discovered was the existence of a mysterious power with the potential to trigger rogue mega evolution in Lumiose City. We've been calling it mega power, but why is it accumulating here in Lumiose? That is something our efforts still hasn't been able to answer. And then, 6 months ago, we witnessed rogue mega evolution occurring for the first time. Oh, that is a pretty bird. AZ and his Floette did their utmost to pacify the poor Pokémon together, and yet AZ unfortunately lacks the constitution for lengthy battles, which left us with little recourse. That's when I stepped in to help. Good. Yeah, you were there already. I don't know, how long has this man been here? I swapped in for AZ and battled alongside Floette in his place. Oh, that is pretty nice. It took us all by surprise. I just had to help, you know. He'd done so much for me, like putting me up at the hotel. I wanted to repay him. Still do. Besides, Floette did all the work. She's a special Pokemon, and that Light of Ruin move is amazing. That it is. That's how your friend Urbane there found out about the threat to Lumiose, and what inspired him to create this Team MZ, as you call it. He has put every effort into reaching the upper ranks in order to be in a better position to help us deal with these cases of rogue mega evolution. And now you have made it to those very ranks. I just crossed my legs and my poor legs. I have been training today again. And they just suddenly started hurting. So you usually need megas to fight rogue megas, and Floette is still just doing it herself. Yeah, and she's a mid-stage evolution. She's a mid-stage evolution. Fighting a Mega Pidgeot. Would be even more impressed if she was fighting like a Gengar, but still. That is normal, Jeena. Yeah, the training ache is pretty normal, but it's still just a surprise. Urbane, Jeena, we will depending on your strength. Yeah. Vinny? Who is that with you? Oh, you short! Madam President, these are the 2 young trainers who have been working with AC. I see. Lovely to meet you both. I must return to my duties now that President Jet has arrived. Please do excuse me. Okay. So, Jeena, now you know why it's so important for Team MC to be strong. Fair. Okay, should we think about heading back to the hotel? Probably. You short, I think Vinny's also just told. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, you didn't teleport? Oh, wait, something's gonna happen outside. Okay, fine. Excuse me, may I have a moment? Okay. There's something I'd like to share with you both. Okay. Okay. I can exchange my mega shards. Okay, that is pretty nice. We at Quake Inc. are gathering mega shards in order to further our research on mega crystals while also keeping the city of Lumiose pristine. If you bring mega shards to us, we will happily exchange them for mega stones. Ooh. Yes, please. I am gonna. Why is the dragon one so expensive? And I don't even have the dragon yet. I have a Gyarados, but that is not a dragon. Fine. Which game tells you? Yeah, game tends to tell you the important stuff. Especially in a Pokemon game. A game does not tell you the important stuff in certain other games, but in Pokemon games it tends to be very handhold. Big fancy corporate buildings like this really put me on edge for some reason. No, I mean, yeah. But it had so much plants inside. It's fine. My model does not like me drinking tea. Why is the dragon one so expensive? Because the best things tend to be fair. I just don't want it to be. And hello, Ayami. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. I know I have to take that edge off. Let's go get something to eat. Yeah, don't cook. Yeah, cafe is fine. I'll meet you at Nouveau Cafe. That's the one right off Century. Oh, the French. I just read and then brain just the Spanish, yes. And then brain is also like, no, it's French. But Spanish. So my brain is just Centrico Plata. And I know it's not Centrico. Because it's not Spanish. And I know it's French, and French basically pronounce half of the letters. So I don't know. Centrico Plaza. Yes. Okay, there, we're just gonna run straight through the building, and that is perfectly fine. I saw Hulk do that once. And it worked out swimmingly. Hold up. Who has the lowest level here? Spira has the lowest level. And Spira really needs the level up because girl, you need to evolve ASAP. Disarming voice on the stuff. We need to clean up. Because I can get stones from that. I like those stones. Because they are pretty. And there's one dragon stone, but you know, might as well get all of them because they're all pretty. And dragons tend to hoard stuff. So we're gonna hoard the stuff. Vem kan segla förut som vind? Vem kan ro utan nåd? Vem kan... Girl? Vem kan skiljas från vännen sin? Utan att fälla tårar. Jag kan segla förutan vind. Jag kan ro utan oro. Men ej skiljas från vännen min. Utan att fälla tårar. Urbane is not here. I predict a kidnapping. Probably not, but that would be really fun. Not sure where Drampa is, but I feel like it may be on random rooftop because it seems like there's all kind of mons up there and its cloudy design might fit with being further up. I also think the Drampa has something to do with rain. So this might also be a rain mon. I think I remember something about the spawn rate being higher when it rains or something like that. Oh, you're here. What now? And I pour back. Hey Naveen, might we mind if we join you for a bite? I'm done eating actually. But I'd really like to enjoy some post-meal alone time. But more importantly, are you sure you know what you're doing? Nope. What do you mean? Jeena, if you keep winning your way up the ranks in the CA Royale, eventually you'll have to face the gamer prodigy, the streaming sensation of the keyboard legions. Who now? You're going to have to battle Canary. Oh, okay, fine. I thought you were meaning someone else. Ooh, good point about the rain. Might also be cloudy weather. The map shows different weather now. And then like sunny, cloudy, neutral, etc. Yeah, that could definitely be a thing. Yeah. Ooh. What? Have you not heard of her? Nope. Oh, I've seen pictures of that one. She's another electrifying streamer. How many electrifying streamers can there be? She's an electrifying streamer who slings cutting commentary in his snarky yet affectionate tone. She's bold, vibrant vision in her streetwear, and her gameplay so daring, so dynamic. I think Naveen is a fan. Jeena and Canary collab soon. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I guess it's popular. Apparently so. She's not just a local Lumiose star either. Her streams and skills are taking all of Kalos by storm. Not Paldea then, eh? So, tell me, do you really plan on battling Canary? That Canary? The Canary? I mean, yeah, we won't get rank A if we don't. Exactly! I'm not afraid of any streamer. I know several. You mustn't. A Pokemon battle with Canary. The nerve. The closest we fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a Canary plush in exchange for colorful screws. Yeah, exactly. Where do I do that? I guess electric and streaming goes hand in hand. Streaming and dragons go pretty well hand in hand as well, I'll say. It wouldn't be proper for the likes of us to even enter her orbit. Naveen, I'm just gonna tell you, considering that I might have some insight. I mean, not a lot, because I am but a teensy tiny little channel. But streamers are humans, and you are a human. I mean, nowadays there exists the AI stuff. That's a whole other realm of stuff. But we are all humans. You know? We're not that different. He doesn't know how Jeena's power level is? Nope, he doesn't. You can trade the screws close to the train station in the south. Ooh, okay. I need to go there. So you probably figured this out, but Naveen's a pretty serious Canary fan. Yeah, I figured. But if we just go to like the people that I really admire, I would love to play games with them. I would perfectly love it. I would be a blubbering fool while doing it. But I would be very happy. I think 1K is respectable. Yeah, it is. It is. It's not that I'm calling myself teensy tiny. Like, 1K is really, really good. Like, considering how many people try and stream and do stuff, like, I am above a whole lot of other people who are not into this rank, and I'm not downplaying that at all. I'm just saying that I am tiny compared to Canary. I mean, Canary is not real, but in this world, I'm pretty sure Canary has a whole lot more than 1,000. That's basically all I'm saying. But yeah, I would be a blubbering fool if I was to play with the people I really admire, but but I wouldn't go just like, no, we cannot do that, because I can't tell other people what they can and cannot do. And I definitely can't tell the people that I admire what they can and cannot do. They are themselves. I do not own them. To be fair, Jeena is also making a mistake. Stop it! No, I'm not. I'm just gonna hide in my teacup. It's gonna be perfectly fine. I mean, are you guys happy now? Though for some reasons reason she's not a member. He's I don't know why I read she. He's not a member of Canary's fan club, Dynamo. They're called Dynamo because Electro's Canary's partner Pokémon evolves from Dynamo. And the A in their name is a 4 to make it gamery, I guess. Yeah, fair. It's pretty cool. I'm not one of the best, stop it. I am nowhere near that level. I mean, one of the people I looked up to has now also called up and played games with me too. Everything is possible. And even the 1 million streamers are humans. That they are. That they are. That they are. Yeah. The interesting thing about 1 million streamers is also that there are kind of a lot of them nowadays. It's not like way back when PewDiePie was the first one to get up to 1 million and everyone was amazed. So look, stop it! Stop it! I'm not that good. We are set to making me blush today. Okay, this is fine. I need more tea if I am to hide in my teacup. There's not a whole lot left. I'm just gonna start sulking. Of course I'm not a member of Dynamo. If I joined now, they'd think I'm some cum bandwagoner, not the diehard fan that I am. I am not sure that that's how fan clubs work. I mean, you do you. I just don't think that that is how fan clubs work. But okay. But yeah, there's also a few where I would also be stammering full because they're quite big, I get it. Mm-hmm. There's more to a fandom than being in the official club anyway. Yep, I agree. To me, what matters is watching all her content and learning all there is to know about her. I mean, I normally go with only watching the content. Learning all there is to know about her seems a bit stalkery. I mean, it depends. Highly depends. If it is know stuff about her from the content, sure, perfectly reasonable. If it is learning all there is to know about her from stalking, that is not the best. Why am I dressed like a moth? I am not dressed like a moth. I'm cold. So I have a blanket. I have a blankie. So, and it has a fur thing on the neck. So. You need to know. Yeah, need time to know the person, see if you can connect. Yeah, fair. Fair. Stands. Yeah. Slightly like that, yeah. But that's how Valentino dressed. Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe so. I do not have any affiliation with Valentino though, so. Then I can design amazing outfits that she could wear on her streams. Okay. That's the dream, at least. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable dream. Isn't part of her appeal the fact that she just always wears her own regular clothes on stream? What do you know anyway? Would you deny my humble dream to design an outfit for someone I so admire? Yeah. No, that is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine of a dream. Pretty reasonable. Valentina's more of an open coat for warmer climates. Dina's a cozy, snuggly winter coat. Yeah, I definitely have a cozy, snuggly winter coat. Hold that thought, Vin is calling. I don't think leaving in the middle of an argument is good, Urbane. Dude, no. Urbane, you don't leave in the middle of arguments. You just don't. That is not gonna improve the friendship if you leave in the middle of an argument because someone is calling. You've detected high concentrations of mega power. So you found some already. Wow, Vinny, you do your job quick. Got it. Team MC will figure out how to take care of this. Okay, talk to you later. Still similar fluff neck color. Oh. I think a lot of fur details have this color, so I don't know. Got to start from somewhere. Yeah, you do. I mean, it seems an oh shoot emergency kind of phone call. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It sounds like they've pinpointed some areas where a Pokemon's likely to rogue Mega Evolve. Does this mean we have to have some kind of strategy meeting? No, we go deal with the stuff. Fine. You got it. Let's head back to Hotel C. We need food. You... No. If it's not that big of an emergency, that we can go home and take an strategy meeting, we can get this stuff from the cafe first, and then we don't have to deal with Urbane trying to make food. You simply don't bring a girl to a cafe and then just leave. I know this place is only coffee, but still! Urbane is not really... he's getting a lot of minus points right now. Ophi would never. Leave in the middle of me. I see a ketchup and mustard bottle. They gotta have some fried stuff in there, probably. But still. I think you are the only one who knows any fighting tech moves, so. Oh, it's a yellow thing. I got head. This was the most boring corridor that I have ever faced. Ooh. Ah, hello. Ooh, I remember this place. I was here. Yep, this is the street where I had the first Pokemon battle. I'm sorry, doggo. I would also never leave without getting food for the girl. Exactly, there you go. Just for the reason alone that I want food, and I can understand how much the girl also wants food. Exactly. Honestly say. And especially if there is promise of chocolate, then you know, no. So how do you strategize on an empty stomach? Exactly, which is why I am very afraid that this man is gonna try and cook again. And that I'm gonna be forced to eat it and pretend that this is perfectly fine. Oh, Basil can be... Okay, we're having Basil out for the meeting, everyone. Funny that we found Naveen at Nouveau Cafe. It's like Team MC is bound by destiny or something. You also made Naveen pretty upset, so... You ready for a strategy meeting? Yeah, sure. By the way, these boulders can also be broken with other moves than just fighting. For example, Iron Head also work. Oh, that is pretty cool. There seems to be quite a variety you can choose, which I really like. Yeah, see. I also kind of like the way that, you know, it's just a pile of sludge. You can remove it with water. And then there's the tree branches. Like, there's a whole lot of different things. And I guess I kind of like the variety of it. You know our dining room? Guess what? It doubles as Team MC's strategy meeting room. Cool. Would you give me a moment before you go in? No problem. But Urbane! Oh. There is not much going on between those blue eyes. What do you mean that you don't know what's up? I am baffled and kerfumbled. This should do it. Do you mean you cooked? Because yes, that would be lovely. I thought you were doing something else, to be perfectly honest, but cooking, yeah. You can also remove sludge with certain psychic moves like confusion. I like this approach much more than HM's. I do too. So much better. And I also like it better than the whole partner Pokemon can randomly do stuff, or do you just get friends. Suddenly you're friends with the Tauros and then you can rock smash. And now you're friends with a manatee, so now you can surf. Or now your bike can do this. Or now your bike Pokemon can do this. I like this a whole lot more. And it also gets you to think, not like think, but slight mental stuff is going on. Urbane has a lot of himbo potential. Very good heart, but not enough brain. Yes. Tony would be the female equivalent then. Yes. Yes. Quakeways throwing their support behind Urbane and Jeena. Now it's time we start tackling the rogue Mega Evolution problem in earnest. So I figure we could use something like this. It's Team MC's flag, complete with our logo. I mean, is cool. It's cool. But this is the weirdest flag that I have ever seen. It's not gonna be easy to replicate, you know, with all of the different patterns and stuff. But it's cool. Logo is nice. Logo is really nice. I like having a standard mon, maybe for surfing, climbing and flying, makes sense. Yeah, it does. Maybe another mon for bike or faster movement, and then finding secrets by removing obstacles like in this game. Yeah? Yeah, that would be lovely. I really liked the Pokemon like in Scarlet and Violet where you have a bike Pokemon. I like that so much more than having a bike that could do stuff like in Sword and Shield. So yeah. That's so cool! It is. Naveen really knows his way around a needle and thread, huh? Mm. You're very talented. It would be nice if you can make your own logo flag. It would be amazing if I can add the logo to my clothing. That is something that I would love. I am only wearing this sweater because it has the logo on it. But I can't add the logo to random pieces of clothing. So, this is sort of my thing after all. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but should we get to the strategy meeting now? Probably. Oh, right. Yeah, let's get strategizing. What? Why did we not get the food from the cafe? We clearly were not in a hurry. Yeah, Miraidon Koraidon was such a cool idea, and having a legendary that you have to build up before you can use it for battle so it's not overpowered, but I guess it would be boring if it repeated too much. It definitely would. It definitely would. But also like having like a bike Pokemon that you can catch and you can have it in your team if you want to. Like a Cyclizar, if you have it on your team, you can run around, ride its back. But then if you don't have it on your team, then you can't ride its back. Like, just normal Cyclizar would be perfectly fine and really, really cool as well. But here you get tea and there's bread, so there's something. Yeah, I have tea, so that is fine. But it's a tiny cup. My cup, I have like almost 1 liter in my cup. Those are not 1 liter cups. I think the Let's Go games did something like that, where you can ride a couple of different Pokemon. Yeah, that is also really, really cool, and that would be the best if you can ride different Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, I hereby call this strategy meeting to order. According to the intel we got from Vinny, rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon are probably going to appear in 3 locations. The first one is Aimless Park in the Blue Juice. This one is probably gonna be a Slowbro. The second one is Juon Sector 3, where we can expect a Camerupt to be the problem. Third is Magenta Sector 9, where our target should be a Victory Bell. Notice anything, Naveen? No, nothing in particular. Come on, Naveen, nothing at all. Go on then, team leader. Step up and explain it for everybody if Naveen is too distracted. The place where the Slowbro is supposed to go rogue in Blue District isn't far from the Stone Emporium on Vernal Avenue. Ah, I see. If a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon damaged the Stone Emporium, we might not be able to shop there anymore. Which would mean losing a source of valuable Megastones. Yep, what Naveen said. We might want to stop buy the Stone Emporium to stock up on Mega Stones sometime soon. I bet that would be that would help us with all these rogue Pokemon. What do you think, Jeena? Yeah, do Pokemon usually like stones? I don't know. Can't ride Goat, worst games. Sort of true, yes. That's your takeaway? No. My takeaway was basically, do we want to split up or am I doing all of the three? Another one was basically, so we're gonna fight water, grass, and fire. We're gonna fight the starter types. Follow Goat fan. Yes! I mean, I really liked riding around Goat in the X and Y games. I am a bit sad that they've removed that. Very excited for the next Cobblemon update. Ooh. We might have to. There might be a need to play Cobblemon pretty soon in that case. But hello Days, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Oh no! What's up? I almost missed the start of Canary's daily stream. Guys, don't ever feel forced to be on my streams. I would very much like you to be here. I appreciate you very much. But if real life is doing something, then go do the real life thing. Okay? Okay. Don't be like this. They are adding riding Pokemon in the next one, and among other things, they posted some trailers and stuff recently. That is very cool. That is very cool. Naveen, we're literally in the middle of a strategy meeting. Just watch the archived stream later. Exactly, guys. Watch the archived stream later. Clearly, you don't understand. I mean... I also do the same whenever Jeena streams. Joking, don't worry. Good. You can't savor being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive. I mean, honestly, that is why I mostly watch smaller streamers. I don't watch the big streamers because when the chat is moving a mile an hour, or a mile a second, is more like it. I don't feel like I'm part of it. Watching a smaller streamer is a whole lot more... That brings out that feeling for me. But also I mainly lurk, so... And there's also the comments and stuff. I always appreciate a comment on a VOD. But Naveen got a point. It's very fun to talk with chat. It is. But like I said, that is why I prefer a tiny channel. But that mostly with smaller streamers like Jeena is saying. Yeah, exactly. Like I have been on a big stream. Like really, really big stream. And we are stopping as soon as this battery is going up, by the way. And I tried to type something, but it just disappeared instantly, and that just... It wasn't fun for me. I watch the videos. They are edited. I feel like 3K-ish is where chat can be too busy depending on the community in the stream. I think that really depends on the community and stream and how many are watching the live stuff and how many are watching... the way, because yeah, I think a lot more than 3K-ish. Yeah, maybe more 5K-ish. Yeah, I think that's, or 10K, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 10 probably. I think 3 is fine. I have been on, I mean, Ophi has 3K, I'm pretty sure. And that is perfectly fair. Ophi mainly does videos now, though. It's an approximation. Yeah, I figured. Surely you agree, Jeena. No, I don't. Oh, yeah. Totally. Huh. I guess there's more to watching a stream than just sitting there looking. I mean, yeah. That is why you are watching a stream. So. Hey, Lita, focus. We're still in the strategy meeting here. I think we should split up and each head to a different Pokemon's location. Then Jeena can circle around and lend some firepower at each spot. Sound good? How come? Cause she's a super talented trainer. We all feel better. There's a bit blue. I get where Urbane is coming from, but that's a lot of pressure. Are you okay with that plan, Jeena? Yeah, sure. Sure. Ophi has never been too busy, which is why I pushed the number farther up. Yeah. Same, honestly. Ophi is the level which we compare. Time of day too. During day, Manny is lurking and working. Yeah, that is it too. And that kind of depends on where you are compared to the streamer. Because most people who watch me are from the Americas, interestingly enough. Closely followed by the UK, and in third place, Germany. Because the Americans definitely are working when I stream, if it's not on a Saturday. But for the Europeans, they are gonna be in evening time when I stream, so that's gonna be peak watching hours. So it really depends. Small streamer communities are the best. I agreed. Especially my community. That seems really selfish, but I really like my community. Third place Germany, way better than we usually get in Eurovision Song Contest. Yeah, yeah. Touch your horn. Yeah. I'm touching you guys' horn because I'm saying that I really enjoy you in the chat and stuff. Yep. If you say so, then I guess. Naveen, make sure you pull your weight. Don't just let Jeena handle everything. Got it? No way. What now? Canary reacted to something I said in chat. Okay. This community is very amazing, can agree. This one pretty much convinced me to be more active in streamer communities in general. It's important to have fun in streams. That it is. That it is. You are streaming and you are in streams to have fun. So. Whoa, that's amazing. No, wait, Naveen, we're still in the strategy meeting. Seriously, just watching it in the archive. Yep. Regina reacted to something I said in chat. I did. I did it multiple times. Ooh. We've been over this. I couldn't have had that moment in chat just now if I were watching it after the fact. That is also why I like YouTubes, because you can write stuff in the comments and then the streamer reads it, and most of the time it is it's so much, so you write really good stuff there, and it's fun, but it's surprise fun. Because I don't do it when I'm streaming. I just suddenly get a message that someone was writing, and it's just ooh, and you know. Maybe I've got a point. That is why you stream on YouTubes. And the community is one of the best for me. Yeah. Like I said, my community is the best. You guys are the best. Okay, Naveen and Leda. We know what Pokemon we're after and where to look for them. And we should all look into the Pokemon species we're supposed to rogue mega evolve, so we'll have some solid strategies to deal with them. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, Jeena, since you'll have 3 targets, let's break this up into 3 missions. Number 1, pacify the rogue mega evolving Slowbro at Iberbribra Park at the Blue District. And able to make friends with the streamer to a degree makes it more fun too. Yeah, that is also true. Urbane will head to that one first. Okay. The Slowbro first. Number 2, pacify the rogue mega camera that should be on a rooftop at Juon Sector 3. I'll help take the point on this one. Okay. Oh, you have Staryu little sweater. Ooh, that is pretty nice. And number 3 will be Magenta Sector 9's Rogue Mega Victory Ball. That's you, Naveen. I feel like we should probably deal with that one first, because I do not trust Naveen to have any type of concentration on the Pokemon. Rogue Mega Evolution is painful for Pokemon. In their pain, they might end up hurting whoever or whatever is around them. We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. Yep. That does it for a strategy meeting. Wanna watch the rest of Canary stream together, Naveen? No, because you two are going on 2 separate directions. No! No, thank you. I prefer watching Canary streams on my own. Also fair. Enjoy it in whatever way you find it to be enjoyable. I'm not the best. Stop it! No, I'm not the best. I do agree that this is the best community, though. Yes. Jeena, I received word from Vinny. So you have committed yourself to saving the Pokemon suffering from rogue mega evolution. If that is the case, you should have this. Ooh. The final evolution of the Chikorita you received is the Pokemon Meganium. Meganium is capable of Mega Evolution if you give it that Meganiumite to hold. I've noticed more smiling faces here in the hotel since you've arrived, Jeena. I think this is because you help bring people and Pokemon closer together, even if you don't realize it yourself. But listen well, Jeena. People and Pokemon finding a way to live together in the city, it will be the test that decides the future survival of both. It can be Mega Meganium, that yes! That is why we must protect Lumiose's Pokemon and people, to bring about a bright future for all. Why so serious? So raise your cloud, da 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 na, na 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 na. You will never be anything but loud. Oh, I can take them in whatever order. Okay, we're taking Naveen first. Do not trust that lady. I think Asriel still has some fire type stuff. Yeah, I'm not looking for Hotel C, I just went from it. And if you could get to level 35 pretty quickly, that would be amazing. Okay. Huh. That is all the way over there, and that is also close to the Stone Emporium. No, it's Where's the Stone Emporium? Is this close to the Stone Emporium? That is close to the Stone Emporium. Okay, we're going to the Stone Emporium. Where's that? Where am I? I am there. Okay, so run through the one. We can do that. Screws? Oh yeah! But it's not there. I'm pretty sure it's not there. Ooh, okay. Hi. Life is so much better when it's full of color. Here, have a Lumiose cassette on me as a little treat. The stand there makes the best ones. Okay. Ah, we died. When that's straight, the screws basically follow the ring. Okay. Well, my controller died, so and it is the right one. So there should be a storage building where you can trade. Okay. 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 I would love to check, but controller says no. And I'm pretty sure that I cannot plug in switch one controllers into this one. Maybe charge a bit and then continue. Yeah, that we can do. We can definitely do that. Perfect timing. I have to go now. My phone is almost dead. Anya. Anya. Bye bye, Lefty. Bye bye. You gotta resurrect the phone. Not really resurrect it because it's not dead, but still. I have a little squirrel on my desk and I like it so much. I also have a chikorita on top of my computer, but you know. Scrap. Yeah, bye bye, rip phone. Yes, yes. You need to do some first aid on the phone. How much battery can we get from a couple of seconds? Oh, right. Need to press that. I have a little battery. It's kind of cute. You can be cute. You are cute. You are the cute one. Are in construction. You can find their office further up along this street here on the other side of the road. Okay, other side of the road and then a bit further up. Okay. Oh, hello, Shadow-senpai. Welcome to stream. Ooh, found it. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Hi. Hey, if you got some colorful screws, I'll trade you a canary plush for him. Yeah, sure. Increase the experience points. Oh, so I level up those things. Prize money I receive. This is increases the number of mega shards. Makes you less likely to black out from taking damage. That would be pretty nice. Well, one of these makes it a little more likely that you'll succeed at. Ooh, that would be lovely. Thank you. I have a lot of colorful screws, so. Yep. Yep, we're gonna continue with the blue one. Hi guys, I missed you. No, I'm doing okay, thanks. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so glad you're doing okay. Catching and more money were my first priorities. Yep, I'm catching dragons. I mean, money is also pretty nice. I can do one and then we're gonna do some money. I it's sold out. Yeah, I kind of figured that it's gonna be sold out sooner or later. Yeah, Mega Shards I don't care about that much. That is pretty nice, but I don't deal with that often. One of these increase the price, but yeah, sure. Can I get one more? I think I have... Yeah, I have 3 left, so I can't really get that one more. Oh, let's go with that one then. There we go. I also got pretty interested in this little back alley, mainly because I haven't been here. And I feel like there might be... Ooh, this is a pretty cute little building. There might be interesting stuff where you haven't been. Shots can also be good when you want to go for the megastones. Yeah. The main reason I feel like I'm not going for that right now is because I don't like. I kind of know that I'm not gonna evolve those I'm not gonna mega evolve those Pokemon that they had. So I don't care about them that much. So I just figure that I'm gonna deal with that when that time comes. And not worry that much. I'm pretty sure I've been up here though. I climbed this. I have not climbed this. Hello? Oh, there we go. There we go, and then we jump off. Good. And then we go here, and then we climb up. Then we go here, and then we skadoodle down carefully. Which we did. Okay, I kind of wanted to be on top of that roof, though. Because this is a roof that I have not been on. I mean, not a whole lot of exciting stuff on this roof. You can probably jump to there. That feels jumpable. I also kind of want that, but that doesn't feel as jumpable, so. That was not jumpable! Or it was jumpable, but cutscene did a cutscene thing. Who knows? Cutscenes are weird. I was standing on top of the railing, interestingly enough. I just feel like this park is gonna get turned into a wild zone at some point. It just feels like a wild zone, but I kind of feel like that with all of the different parks. But this one in particular. I'm gonna get out of the Pokebus. Thank you. That awkward moment when gap between roofs turns out not to be jumpable happens to the best of it. Yes. I feel like it does. Hello. Yeah, I need one of those. Can I get you over there? Because that would also be pretty cool. We'll go up. Now we're just gonna skedoodle over this thing. Which we can definitely do. There we go. I did it! Also, just new level 60 is pretty nice. Good deal. Thank you. Thank you. I also noticed that I got a whole lot more battery from that tiny little charging than I thought. Maybe we just head to the Stone Emporium. Because I kind of wanted to check that out. But I don't really trust myself in battling those guys. I feel like I have been here before. I have definitely been here before. And we needed to run right through here, so. In real life, me would break so many bones in Lumiose trying to do parkour. There's a mega butterfly. I am gonna get myself a mega butterfly. I got a mega butterfly. Never mind, we're gonna get a mega Alpharos. Not a mega, I mean alpha. There's not a... Yeah, no alpha Pichu. So many alphas, so little time. I think those rogues are in the 30s, so some leveling might be... Yeah. Some leveling up would be pretty good, yeah. I agree with you on that one. Pick it up. And then run, and we run. Pick up the little thing. Oh? You want me to do something about that? I can do something about that sometime. Not currently, but sometime. There we go. Got the screw. Almost stomped on your car, but that is perfectly reasonable. Oh, there are stores here? Nah, I'm not that fancy. Those jeans might be cool, though. Once again, I'm not that fancy. This is the Stone Emporium, but I feel like this is... I have... Oh, you have the Mega Stones now. I feel like you didn't have those before. Okay. Ooh. Wait! Wait! What? You... You're missing one of the... Why do you have Charizard and you have Blastoise, but you do not have Venusaur? I do not approve. I do not approve. Rude! No stone for Venusaur yet. Yep. I mean, Garchomp. Garchomp is not going to evolve until level 50, but... But yeah, I should probably get those at some point. Oh no, that's just a haircut. I don't care particularly about that. Yeah, I have been there, so that is perfectly fine. Oh, his heads. That bag might be pretty cool, though. You have bags. You have a bag on your sign and yet you sell absolutely nothing? Hi. I'm afraid boutique couture is for none but the truly stylish. Oh, so you mean that I cannot go in and buy? Okay. Huh. I did not think that was gonna be a thing in this game too. Kinda like it. Is it only that one store though? Because in that case you're gonna have to have some pretty neat stuff. And preferably a whole lot of stuff. Doesn't guard jump evolve level 48? I mean, maybe. Basically 50. Excuse me, Jeena is very stylish. Colossian snobs, shaking my head. Yeah. Shame. Shame. I mean, I could probably do something more stylish than this, but I just like to have the logo on somewhere. Like if I'm gonna have one complaint about this whole clothing thing, is that I cannot add the logo on other stuff. I would love to have the logo on stuff. I just lost connection. Okay, we're fine. We are apparently perfectly fine. But maybe we should just shave and then hello. And that one can go to this window. Because yeah, battery got depleted again. Oh, okay, I thought that was my internet. Yeah. Yeah, it was my internet. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, can we shut? There we go. And sleep at the sleepy mode. So yeah, was my internet this time. So no blaming your internet. It was my internet's fault. But yeah, I thought I kind of had planned for a little shorter stream today, also because I've not been feeling my best the last couple of days, so I just figured that a short stream might be good so that I don't accidentally overdo it. And I've also been really tired this evening. I have already yawned during the stream once, so yeah, definitely needed a bit of a shorter stream. So I'm glad the controller told me to stop, because otherwise I wouldn't have, and then I would be exceptionally tired tomorrow. Shorter stream today then? Yeah. It do be like that sometime. But it was very fun indeed, and we continue tomorrow, haven't it? Yep. And that is honestly a thing that I thought about as well. Like, we are gonna continue with the same game tomorrow. We're just gonna play a little bit longer tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. He's fine, Jeena, to get your rest. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna try to. I should honestly read a book, but I'm kind of stuck. I don't know which book to choose. Because there are certain books that I feel like this is something I want to read, but like, one of the books is Dracula, the other one is Frankenstein. Both of them scare me slightly because they are classics, and I don't trust myself to read those quite yet. I know they are probably not that difficult. Like, they're not Dante's Inferno. So they're not that scary. I just don't fully trust myself with them. And I want to read Lord of the Rings, because I have read Hobbit once, and I have listened through Hobbit multiple times. But something is just holding me off from Lord of the Rings, and I don't quite know what currently. And then I have several fantasy books to read, because obviously I also have Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which I also want to read. I have so many books, but I don't know which to pick. But thank you, Jeena. It was a great time, and now I can attend a strategy meeting and help save the city. And I'd go with Frankenstein. Lord of the Rings is a good one in English. Yeah, not all of my books, but most of my books are actually in English. I have read Dante. It was a good book. Yeah, I know. I know it's a good book. Because Ophi reads a lot, and she tells me a lot about her books, which I love, because I get to see parts of it, and sometimes I just tell her that, yeah, go all spoiler, because I know it's not a book that I'm gonna read, but I always really love listening to Ophi talk about books. And from what I heard from Ophi, Dante's Inferno is a lot. Same, I mostly only buy English books now. Yeah. I mean, that kind of came from trying to read fantasy in Swedish way back in the day, and the translations were always so amazingly cringe. And like, I think I've talked about this previously, but I tried to read Fourth Wing because a lot of people were talking about Fourth Wing being the best. So I just figured that it's fantasy, it's dragons. How bad can it be? Turns out, very bad. And if I crap on your favorite book, please continue to love it. I would have loved to love that book because it's dragons. But I don't. And I tried to read it in Swedish and I cringed so bad. I tried listening to it in Swedish, by the way, and not reading it in Swedish. And I cringed so bad, so often, that I just stopped because I couldn't. Fourth Wing kind of sounds to my brain like Fifth Wheel. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense in the books. So, yeah. There are translations that need little fix. That there definitely are. There definitely are. And what is fascinating to me with the Fourth Wing stuff is that when you read the book, they are written the same way as teenage stuff was written in the early noughties, with the punctuation after every single word. And they are speaking not in leech language, but in like early noughties slang, which is so off when it's a fantasy world. And there are so many things that are unexplained, and then you get random lore dumps for no particular reason. Like there's a lot of choices in that novel that I do not like. And what's fascinating then? So that must be very exhausting to read. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. And I don't know if they use this abbreviation, but it basically could be OMW, as in on my way. People don't speak like that. Especially not people in a fantasy setting. There's gonna come out Frankenstein film next year, I know. Which is why I probably should read Frankenstein pretty soon. Which would also make Ophi very happy. And I like making Ophi happy, so. But then the fascinating stuff with Fourth Wing is that there are so many choices that makes the book unreadable to me. In a fantasy setting, that sounds like so much amateur writing. Exactly. Which is what it feels like to me. There are so many weird choices. so many weird choices. An extreme amount of weird choices. Like if you just poke the world, I feel like it falls apart. And what I like the most in a fantasy world is the world building. That is what makes it fantasy to me. And it doesn't have to be strict fantasy. It can be like a bit like, it doesn't have to have strict roles. It can be soft rules in the fantasy. That is fine as long as there are rules. I feel like this is a whole lot of amateur writing. She dipped her feet into fantasy, had no idea what she was doing. But her fans are just finding stuff, and they're just, the author knew this all along. I just read it through this book again, and now I do blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no, I highly doubt it's that deep, bro. I highly doubt this author is that deep, bro. And maybe she is. And in that case, I mean, she has written a lot of books, so maybe she got the plot points and stuff like that down. But the fantasy is lacking. It's lacking so much. And what this book got described as, it got described as epic fantasy. You know what is epic fantasy? Lord of the Rings is epic fantasy. Calling that stuff epic fantasy with dragons, it is not epic fantasy. I got fooled. And I am upset. If it only called itself romantasy, I would still be upset, but I wouldn't be as upset. What makes me upset is that it doesn't try to be epic fantasy. It just isn't. But the publishers try to tell me that it's epic fantasy. And it's dragons. I would be enough upset if it was dragons and just a romantasy and it has just these glaring issues. Because at least Sarah J. Maas has consistency. I still don't like Sarah J. Maas, but at least there's consistency. I mean, a 5-book long plan can still be bad no matter how long, and then it just wastes your time. Yeah, the thing is though that I feel like there is a good book inside of it. And that normally makes me even more annoyed because I can see the potential. The world clearly has a lot of potential. And the author is trying to have a really interesting conversation. I just feel like the execution is not there. Dragons, that means epic fantasy. Yep, I think that is what the publishers thought. It has dragons, therefore it is epic fantasy. Like Harry Potter is more epic fantasy than this, and I would not call Harry Potter epic fantasy. I don't particularly know what Harry Potter is kind of fantasy, but it's fantasy. I just feel like epic fantasy, if it's epic fantasy, then you go on an adventure and the fantasy is the main thing and you need to have a strong world building. Not a hodgepodge. So yeah, that is one book that I cannot stop hating on, and I probably should just let it go and stop hating on it, but I can't. And once again, if you love the book, love it. I am really happy for you that you love it. I would have loved to like it. I highly doubt I would have loved it, but I would have loved to at least like it. So, I mean, magic school is almost a genre itself. At least it's a common setting. Yeah, also true. Also true. Speaking of fantasy school setting, I also have not read Deadly Education. I mean, I read the first book. I have not read the other ones. I need to read the other ones. I have all of them. But I don't particularly feel like dealing with that either. That is not that big of a book, but it's a bigger-ish book. And I just read that author, so I don't feel like picking up another book by that author. I feel like I need to change author. Otherwise, I probably would have gone for that one. And there is the Before the Coffee Gets Cold sequels, but I don't feel like getting wrecked emotionally in November. I don't feel like I have the emotional strength to get emotionally wrecked right now, so that is a no. We'll see though. If push comes to shove, I'll just tell Ophi that pick one. Still need to read Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Oh, you should read that. That one wrecked me emotionally for weeks. Read it. Like honestly, that book is one of the books that there is a before you read it, and then after you read it. I feel I have not read many books that are like that, but that book is like that. Basically, like there was the era before Pokemon, and then there was the era after Pokemon. But more like emotionally. Like I really, really like that book. I don't read it a lot, but yeah, it changes you. You get some perspective in. And that's also really, really good. Reading tends to do that. But yeah, that one book in particular. I have not shut up about that book. I am still trying to get people at work to read it. I have not succeeded yet. So, I'm done with a couple of books again, so maybe, yes, do it. Do it. Everyone should read that book at least once. It should be a part of everyone's education. That is basically what I think about that book. Everyone needs to read it. Oh, you read it. Nice. Nice. And it's pretty. It's a pretty book. Okay, I think I need to go and have a good stare at my bookshelf and attempt to pick out a book. And I feel like I'm gonna fail at picking out a book, so I might call in Ophi pretty soon. Gina's influenced me. That I have. I am an influencer now. Honestly, if I could get more people to read, that is a good influencing. Like there, I should get going. I'm not, but something that is scary is that approximately 20% of parents in Sweden read bedtime stories for their kids. 20% read to their kids. And I don't think that sounds scary, but when the kids come to primary school, if their parents has not read to them, they go into primary school with 2,000 words. If the parents have read to them, they go into preschool with 10,000 words. 10,000 as opposed to 2,000. Like, the school is never ever gonna manage to close that gap. The best, I cannot stress this enough, the best you can do for your kids if you ever have kids, if you ever are close to people who have kids, the best you can do for them is to read to them. And I mean read a book, not just place down white noises or place down a video book or place down a tablet and then they can read on the tablet. You need to read the book. And even when they are a tiny baby and they don't know what words are, you can read your own book out loud to the kid. And another interesting thing that I learned is that when you are reading, your entire brain just lights up with activity. Reading is the one thing that gets your entire brain to do stuff, and it is amazing at getting your neurons, your little tiny cells in your brain, to get new connections, and it makes your memory better, it makes your cognitive everything better. 20% is way too low. I always loved it when my dad read stuff to me. Same. I like 20%. It's scary. My parents read Harry Potter and many nighttime stories for me. Same. My dad always used to read me bedtime stories. And when I was sleeping over at my grandma's, it was my grandma who read to me. Sometimes it was my grandpa, but I think that most of the time it was my grandma. Because she did the voices. My grandpa didn't do the voices. And yeah, hello Neo. Hello Neo. I hope you've been having a good time. And my mom is dyslexic, or how you spell it, so I had to help with some words. Yeah, that is also fair. That is also fair. Yeah, no, we're not gonna start to snow in on this day. I personally am gonna attempt to find myself a book. And if I fail to find myself a book, I'm gonna ask Ophi. Or wait until tomorrow. I need a new book. I have been bookless for a long while now. No one read to me, but I never had a problem later in life and started to read. Yeah, as long as you read, you're gonna do good. And there are other kids that haven't really been read to, but if they are in a family who talks a lot, you could be good, could be fine, but nothing really helps the brain evolve as much as reading does, interestingly enough. Which is also why I'm trying to get back to reading, because stress really wrecked my brain last year. So, and I figured that reading helps develop the brain, so maybe reading helps repair the brain. Makes sense to me, so. So yeah. I also am slightly tired of audiobooks by now. So. But I need to listen to something when I'm cleaning and stuff. And my podcasts have been boring. Escaping from reality is also nice sometimes. Yeah. That is what used to... I mean, it's still what keeps you reading, though. What gets me started to read, started when it comes to reading nowadays is a bit more like either having a cozy time, just like candle lights and reading and some noises, or it's just, no, I need this. This is good for me. That is why I do this. And what keeps me reading is the escapism. Yeah, I definitely read more for escapism than changing myself and stuff like that. I'm not reading philosophy. I am reading, you know, novels. I don't know the English words for it. Skönlitteratur. I don't read facklitteratur, I read skönlitteratur. Yes. But yeah, once again. And no, actually, good night, everyone, and have a good rest, Jeena. Bye, everyone. Have all of the hugs. Yeah, I'm going to. Bye-bye, everyone. I do hope you had a lovely time here, because I definitely had. I had a lot of fun. Even if it was a shorter one, but that is fine. I also had a fun talky-talk. Do have a lovely rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye-bye. And a grandpa, go back.